My name is Ifia Wangaza. I'm the founder and director of the African American Institute for Policy Studies and Planning, Malcolm X Center for Self-Determination.
I'm Rose Brewer, Minneapolis, Minnesota. I've been a part of the Blonde organizing process. I've been very central in the organizing of the U.S. Social Forum, and I am a sociologist and activist from Minneapolis, Minnesota.
My name is Ashaki Benta. I'm a member of Black Workers for Justice and organizer with the United Electrical Workers. Currently I'm living in Connecticut, New England area, organizing.
My name is Abayomi Ezekwe. I live here in the city of Detroit. I'm the editor of the Pan-African Newswire. Locally, I work with the Moratorium Now Coalition to stop foreclosures, evictions, and utility shutdowns. That the unity and regroupment of progressive, revolutionary, and left forces within the African American community in this country is essential in order for us to address the concrete issues and challenges that we're facing today in this very important and critical period. The city of Detroit we consider to be the epicenter of the economic crisis that has inflicted not only the United States, but in fact it's a worldwide international crisis that is unprecedented since the years of the Great Depression of the 1930s and early 1940s. What we see here in the city of Detroit and what we've attempted to do and address concretely in our organizing work is a reflection of the reorganization and reconstitution of world capitalism. For example, Detroit during World War II was considered the arsenal of democracy. This has been historically a center for automobile production, for heavy industry. And of course, in the aftermath of World War II, when we had the United States becoming the dominant world imperialist power, it also coincided with the rise and the strength of the trade union movement in this area, with the African American struggle for civil rights, for political power. We had, of course, the reconsolidation of world capitalism and of capitalist production, and Detroit has been a center of that reconsolidation of world capitalist production. How has that played out? Well, here in the city of Detroit, we have the highest unemployment rate of any other urban area in the United States. We also have one of the highest foreclosure rates of any other urban area in the United States. We have a complete onslaught on public institutions. Public education is being systematically privatized and charterized here in the city of Detroit. Also, attacks on the public sector are moving with rapid speed. Downsizing of city government, relocation of large sections of the population here in the city of Detroit. Also, we feel very strongly that this struggle requires working class, principled revolutionary leadership to address it. Now, there's been a lot of discussion on a national level about the possibility of unity within the African American community. But a lot of the organizations and individuals who are talking about unity and talking about cooperation are people who don't necessarily share our politics, who are still tied with the Democratic Party. Now, we know historically that African Americans have voted Democratic. We know that all of the members of the Congressional Black Caucus are members of the Democratic Party. But the question is, despite the fact that we have thousands upon thousands of African American elected officials throughout various regions of the United States who are connected with the Democratic Party, if we look at it demographically in regard to the current economic crisis, our people have borne the brunt of this current economic crisis. On a national level, the conditions of our people reflect what is actually going on here in the city of Detroit. We have the highest unemployment rates on a national level. The foreclosure crisis, the crisis of foreclosure and eviction has disproportionately affected African Americans and Latinos here in the United States. These are the concrete basic issues that we need to address as African American revolutionaries and progressives.